It's been a long ass time since I've done a Ninjago video. I did do like the highest rated episode maybe 6 months ago, but the out of context one was, I don't even know how, a year and a half-ish ago. 1 year and a half-ish ago. Mainly, I remember it being weird, but also quite funny. I don't think it was too disturbing, just very, very strange. So I'm ready because I think since then, I've watched the Lego Batman movie and the Lego movie. The Lego Batman movie is crazy, but I love the vibe of these. And so seeing it, but like ninjas, yeah, of course I'm ready. As always, links to my Patreon, Discord, and Instagram are all in the description. I would appreciate you checking them out and following me because I want to see you on my Instagram. I'm watching you through my Instagram. Terrifying enough?
Yep.
Good.
I'm a ninja, and you are wearing makeup.
Nice to meet you. Also, do better!
I liked the first clip was, I think, one of the first clips in the other Out of Context compilation I watched. But also, you still don't need to call me out like that. I want to be a ninja and wear makeup. Why are the two mutually exclusive? Also, the second one, I feel like, is just y'all to me on a daily basis. Even if you've not met me, you never seen my channel before. You come along, you see the shit I say, and you're like, yeah, well, I'm glad to have seen this, but do better. Be a better person and stop saying the awful things. And you know what I say to that? No. Bathroom, shower, video camera. I think there is one thing that should never be in a bathroom, and that is me. Video cameras. Get them out. Oh, he's just gonna commit a sexual crime. Okay. Yeah. Why'd he sound like, hey? I don't think that that's how I would respond to someone sneaking into the bathroom with a video camera while I'm showering. I think there would be a lot more fists. Like punches. Just saying. I would grow fists with which to punch.
Wait a minute. I'm still black. Cool.
I mean, you're not. Your clothes are. Is that what he means? And why is he surprised by this? Is he meant to be different?
Cool. You look white.
What is this cut? Why did someone cut that like that? And what is... I'm guessing it's like a jail cell or something, but if not, but peering through this little window thing is kind of creepy as hell, right? Like, is he in a fish tank? Oh, no, it's just in the... Is he in a fish tank, Matthew says? He's quite clearly just underwater.
Yes.
Like in the river, you dense motherfucker.
It's because their Legos are this small, so you're like, oh, they're in a fish tank.
I guess I assume, yeah, but you know what is getting me here though?
First drink it.
Can you explain that to me, please? This reminds me of SpongeBob and how there's just like an ocean in which they surf under the water. Do you not know that?
No.
Like they have like the Bikini Bay or whatever it's called, which just literally has like waves and stuff underwater. It's weird, man.
It's like the whole thing, like, do fish pee?
Yeah.
How do they know?
I guess, they just
Where is it?
let it all hang out.
It's just...
Sorry, hang out? I'm not gonna, yeah. Hey, look, there's bongos.
Yeah.
Let's look at those.
Shake what your mama gave you.
Oh, Lord.
Look at this one now.
He's like, shake what your mama gave you, being like, yeah, dance to it, but why the shake what your mama gave you as like hold my stash and twirl it? I thought he was talking about his ass. Shake what your mama gave you. That booty. Or I need it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Look at this one now.
What the I can't tell if that was like Magic Mike or the Barbie movie, or both. Why are they so goddamn shiny? Holy crap! It's also very weird to see, because isn't that the silver guy, and seeing him in gold just feels wrong. They just like stand out, they're popping. They feel like an entirely different animation style. Samurai Jack? Oh, it was a waterfall? Well, a lava fall? I honest to God did not notice. And then he just dropped it. I was like, well, he's dead in the lava, but he's fallen down well, he's probably still dead in the lava if it's a lava fall.
Ow! No pizza for you.
Some of these reactions just feel so underwhelming. Like he slapped that quite forcefully out of his hand and he's like, ow! It's very rare that I feel like if I'm in actual pain that I say ow. I only say ow when it doesn't really hurt. Like it's a small thing, Yeah. Like, ow. But like if it's real pain, it's like, well, actually I usually don't even say anything. I think it's either just like, Or it's just, you know, like my blood vessels are exploding, but nothing's coming out of my mouth.
Wake up, Zane. I know where you come from.
Yeah, there's no reason that should have like made me uncomfortable, and yet it did. I think it's just the delivery, like, wake up, Zane. I know where you come from. Oh, when I do that deep voice, so often I lip bite, and I don't know why. I don't need to. I make it worse. Also, I guess a crow lip biting would be one of the most horrific things that I could possibly imagine. What do they kiss with then, Felicity? Just like peck. Yeah. Oh my god, why did that jump scare me? That's worse than the crow. Like, imagine waking up from a nightmare where that crow is staring at you like that and speaking to you like that, and it's not the worst thing. There's just a dude next to you. He smiled. Why was he looking so concerned at first? And he's like, oh, good morning. Just two bros sharing a bed. Fight, 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 fight. That was like aren't these guys ninjas? Where's your agility? I feel like I'm watching like 6-year-olds fight in a soccer game. Again. Y'all suck at being... He's literally just getting carried. I mean, I don't want to roast them too hard because, you know, I'm sure they're under pressure. But be better ninjas. What's wrong with you? You're going to name the show Ninjago and then you go, oh, it should be called Klutzago. Yeah. Why don't you support my jokes? I know that the Lego movies don't necessarily do this very well, but that sandwich looks fire.
It does.
It looks so fucking good. That looks fresh as balls. Is that cheese? Fresh as balls? I don't...
Take that back.
Okay, they're not fresh balls. Is that just cheese? See, that doesn't look as good. That looks like a sponge. But that, mwah, gimme. I take out the meat, but you know, that's fine.
I'll have the meat.
Just from I'll have the meat.
I'm sorry. I consumed the last of the deli meat.
It is
Cheese?
Why does the dude just sound like Plag from Miraculous? I'm sorry. Well, no, actually, he doesn't sound like Plag because he's offering people cheese. I think Plag would be like, this cheese ain't for you, and just inhale it all in one bite into that freakishly tiny body. This isn't about Miraculous, though. This is... I can say for certain, I don't think if anyone offered me this cheese, I would accept it, because that looks like it's so old that it's lost its color. It looked like it did have color. Did have color? That sentence made sense. It did have color. It looked like it did have color, but now it don't look like it has color. Doesn't look... Now color, no. It gone.
So do. This doesn't make any sense.
I followed a bird.
Why did you follow a bird?
Because it danced.
Is that the bird he... I was gonna say, is that the bird he dreamed about? And then we cut to this. Is this a different clip or the same clip? Is this the dancing bird? Is this a Spider-Man reference? You know, I think it's Spider-Man 3 when he becomes Venom. Do you know the one? Is when
Yeah.
I swear to God, I feel like that is exactly what that was. Lift? Yeah. School sucks. You tell him. I said something 666. What is this graffiti? It's terrifying. Even that just says over. Imagine getting in a lift, you turn around and it's just over. Death. Game over. Is that horns too? I'm uncomfortable. Although I do love the idea of there being like all this creepy demonic ass like game over, devil with horns, 666, you're gonna die. And then just school sucks. That's the kid demon that's just complaining about his homework. I mean, it actually seems chill now. Oh, I thought that there would be more to that, and I thought, but fair enough, we can just have a chill little elevator muzak time. I know the word muzak because of subtitles. Every time I watch things where someone's just like waiting in an elevator and there's that music playing, the subtitles call it muzak. M-U-Z-A-K. You're welcome. You learned something new, unless you already knew that too, in which case, Bro looks like Elvis, kinda.
Hello.
Then he just did the, like, I said that right as he, like, did the hip shimmy. I think he's meant to be like Elvis.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
and then he sings
honey.
that.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by one.
Kinda slaying it, though. This is such a weird mix of things. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second. I wanted to say there's a weird mix of things because he's like, he started doing the Running Man, then he's looking and dancing like Elvis, but then he's singing that song. But more importantly, all I want to comment on is, are those titties? They look like titties, don't they? He said it's a cappuccino machine and that just looks like he tweaking a titty to get the coffee. Am I wrong? Oh, is it me? Now that I say it, do you see the titties?
Yes, but it wasn't the first thing I thought of.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
A cappuccino machine. It's pink!
Oh, well, that's it. Okay, there wasn't any more to that. We just, a cappuccino machine, nipple tweak. I said what I said. You know who I am. Nice to meet you. Do better.
It's pink!
Oh, he's still just... Is there more to this, or is he just falling asleep to the soothing elevator music? Haha. So, several questions. Well, actually just two, really. Why did he do that? And why did it stick to him? I feel like if I just smushed a dumpling on my face, it wouldn't stick. I guess maybe for like a second, but even then, it'd fall right off. I was gonna say unless it's freshly steamed, but if that was freshly steamed, that would like sear his skin. Well, he doesn't have skin. He's plastic. That's low-key horrifying. Like, it just turned from a relatively normal... Well, actually, I say relatively normal scene, but he looks concerned, he looks concerned, he looks concerned, he looks concerned, he looks pissed off. So does he, actually. She's the only one that's normal, and then she switches in an instant. And I'm like... I think the other part of it is that if someone came at me with a weapon like that, which just isn't a weapon, I'd be like, what harm could you possibly do to me with some bread? But the fact that she's still confident enough to come at me and threaten me with bread would make me be like, Jesus Christ, what can she do to me with bread? And this guy's threatening with his plate too.
Harmony. Harmony.
Is someone gonna mess it up? Nope, okay, they sounded all right.
Daddy.
I know that it probably makes sense in context, but I've just been scarred. Oren High School Host Club has ruined it for me. I can't hear daddy anymore. I couldn't in the first place, but now, especially just like, daddy. I don't know what's happened over the last couple of months, but I've said daddy in videos way too many times. Y'all could make a compilation, just like 2 minutes of me saying daddy, okay? I'll give you more. Daddy, 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 papa! There you go. Add that to the compilation. See you next week. Bro, he's using him as a trampoline. That's rough. Everyone's just cheering. Can you imagine seeing someone have a full weight jumped onto them like this? Dude's like having his internal organs ruptured, his spleen destroyed, his ribs cracked, and everyone's like, jump, 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 jump. Tommy, kill the guy. Kill him. Oh, well, well, good. Can they do that with... That was a different clip, right? His head didn't cause that damage. No, yeah, it's a clearly different clip. That really threw me for a second, though. I feel like they've done this before in the other compilation I watched, like they used someone as a battering ram. I feel like it doesn't matter for any of them. They're hard plastic. Do they even have brains? You know, are they in any sort of danger? And if their head gets destroyed, can they just get a new one?
Oh, Grandma? No!
I really, for a hot second, thought that he was just gonna say, no, grandmummy. Glad he didn't. Also, you, sir, you aren't even brushing your teeth at all. Your mouth is practically closed. You are like brushing your lips and chin. You're gonna have stank breath and be better. What is that noise? Why did it go ping? Like he just polished them. I thought he was sharpening them. Like, yeah, let me have my evil sharpened teeth. But does that work? Can I just get a nail file and then have perfectly shiny teeth? Let's find out.
That is so gross.
Did he? Yeah, that is really gross, but did he make that happen or? I can't tell if that was a choice so he seems shocked by it and he's like, that's so gross. So I don't think he meant to do it. So did he just, of his own accord, turn his head all the way around? And like, it's not one smooth motion. This looks like he's encountering resistance. So is he snapping his neck intentionally? I hate that a lot, actually. Also, he just sounds and looks like Sir Pentious from Hasbin. Me! At all times in this video. That's just my brain. I don't even... That's so simple, but I loved it. Get wrecked.
This does not compute.
I forget, is that the robot? Oh, you burnt it. I remember some of this because I remember wondering what the f was this guy's deal. They're a beaver? And is that just their face? Are they wearing a mask? Wait, also, he said you're small? Isn't like every Lego thing like the same height? Maybe, I don't know. I know nothing about the rules.
What are the rules? What are the rules?
Well, that's horrifying if he's just trapped there. I mean, I don't know what he's done and if he's some sort of evil villain, but hey, like, man is just gonna slowly starve to death and die behind that sealed door, so that's nice. I'm really glad that I thought about how his final moments will just be like a 4-day stretch, and he won't even die of starvation, he'll die of thirst. Although he's a snake, so...
Does he have arms?
Girl, how did I not... Felicity, I should be noticing this, not you. That's me. What? Have I rubbed off on you?
Apparently.
How poor for you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. How do I go back? Sorry.
It's okay. I don't need to be happy. But I was saying he's a snake, right? Which means that he doesn't have to eat for very long. He can last for like months without eating and quite a long time without drinking. So it's more likely that his last moments are going to be like a drawn out month or so, and as he slowly dies of thirst, while also using his arms that he has for some reason. But using his arms to not drink water.
No matter what, you need to convince him to go with you.
Jesus, that is some this
Bequeath.
I'm getting whiplash, man. Like, you have someone seemingly, I mean, maybe he was being silly, but he was like quite emotionally pleading with someone, like, no matter what, make him go with you. And then you just cut to dancing and someone shouting bequeath. What are we bequeathing? And upon who? Great word though. I like it.
Ready to crash the party?
Well, I mean, that...
Performers that attend clown college.
Why did he seem so defensive? Has he been to clown college? Bro, I need to like, this is like my like ADHD brain worst nightmare, because I keep being like, oh, to comment on the fact that they swung into the building and oh, they're gonna crash the party, but then they just go, and then they're talking about clown college, and now this dude's shoving his goddamn hand into a Lego shark, which exists for some reason. Oh, no, he's trying to communicate with, it's just gonna eat you, brother. Okay, well, I hate that. The sound they made was abhorrent. There are so many moments in this video where I want to see what the fuck's gonna happen. How do you cut away from a dude like trying to communicate weird shit to a shark? How do I not see the end of that? I can fill it in my brain, I guess he gets ripped to shreds, but it doesn't matter because they can just fix him with other Lego parts, which I feel like happens, maybe, I don't know. That's it? That's too, like a half a second? Why? I would never want anyone to do that to me, and I wouldn't want this either. They're just floating? Is that guy, is he? Oh, I thought he was just asleep. I think he's just chilling. I like his vibe. I said I wouldn't want this. As if I wouldn't want this. I want to fucking float. I mean, I would want to be able to control it, you know, switch it on and off if you know, turn on the gravity and turn off the gravity. But yeah, I would love to just float, man. You'll float too. You'll float too. I thought that was another snake, but it's a dragon. But what is this, like, absolutely inept fighting? And she just had perfume there. I will say though, perfume sprayed in your eyes ain't no joke. It's awful. I've accidentally sprayed deodorant in my own face before. Don't question how, it just happened. But also, I remember when I worked at McDonald's, I used to work with my brother. He came into work, he literally just clocked in, he put his stuff away, and he comes out and this girl's like, hey, I got this new perfume, you should give it a smell. And he goes to lean in and smell it, but at the same time, she decided to spray it. So like, she meant like, you know, I'll spray it, lean back and you'll smell it. But he was like, yeah, okay. And she just sprayed it right into his face, in his eyes. And so he just clocked in and then he went home. Because he was just in too much pain. So I guess, you know, moral of the story is, who needs pepper spray when you have perfume?
How about you watch where you're watching, Cole?
Is he talking about, like, why don't you watch where you're watching? Is it because he's looking up and just seeing his bum? Do they have asses? Like, they eat, so they gotta poop, right?
What's a little Lego poop?
I was literally about to say the same thing, like, would it be a little brick, a little brown brick? And could you join them? Make a pile of poop?
I'm a tall glass of water.
Okay. There's, he's about to use it as a weapon, but I was about to be like, we're gonna get the answer to the bum question as he whips off his towel. It's very strange to think that a character's about to be naked on screen, and I feel like I'm just getting so many noises. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, they're very strange, but there are parts of this where I feel like it's just a compilation of like, whoa, hey, ah, whoa! So, just a regular video for me, I guess.
It's done again.
Bro is chiseled. I guess it's easier to be like that when all you gotta do is just paint them on. Like if I just wanted abs and I could just go, whoop, there we go, paint it on. Who needs to work out?
Oh, what a beautiful night.
Speaking of weird noises.
Cool. I get it. You like my bed.
I'm assuming just for sleeping, but that out of context is... There's a lot of questionable stuff going on. Are they running like... Are they... So this is freaky as shit. And I don't like it, and it reminds me of Attack on Titan. You know, the smiling Titan. Oh, horrifying, dude. Obviously not as big, but equally as awful. Spider? Is that what that was? Or is it like a mosquito given the sound? No, that... I think it's a spider. Because I see like the... Is it a Lego spider? What is Lego and what isn't? I mean, everything's Lego, but not all of it looks like Lego, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel ridiculous.
That is a big ass bed, holy crap, I want it. Why is he... What are these fits, man? Like, we got like Daryl Dixon over here. And is that the guy that was Elvis before?
Clearly, you didn't wipe hard enough.
Well, I'm going to assume that's not what they're referencing. But if it is, then we got the answer to our question. Yes, there is Lego poop, and they have to wipe, apparently. I don't think that that's
Do they
what...
have Lego toilet paper?
Well, I don't think that's what they were actually talking about, but it was like, you didn't wipe hard enough, and I was like, hard enough, too, is like... Ah! So is that a ghost?
Seriously?
So ghosts and the afterlife exists, and like, I mean, I can't blame him. I was gonna be like, oh really? If you see a ghost, you're just gonna shove your hand into it? That feels rude, but I would want to, you know? If it was someone I knew, I wouldn't just like try to violate a random ass ghost, especially if I'm like, what could they possibly do? But if it was someone I knew, if you died and you came and haunted me, I'd be like...
Get Kai off of me!
Hi, it's a painting.
I do.
I was gonna say, I wonder what the context is. Every time I see these, I just want to be like, what the f, why are you talking about this? Because I was like, oh, I'm ready for a villain speech.
Who likes ice cream?
I don't know why I assumed he was a villain. He just kind of looks like a villain. But he's like, who likes ice cream? I do. Good for you, I guess. Thanks for letting me know. You know, I was sitting here wondering, this guy decked out in the ninja outfit, look at those arrows, oh, he looks cool, is this his castle? But what I really want to know is, does he like frozen dessert? Yes? My prayers have been answered. Oh, you show him. I like how he individually brushed the teeth too, like not just vaguely shoving the toothbrush in. He's like, let me get this. Work on your oral hygiene, okay? I'll show you how to do it. You've only got 4 teeth. It can't be that fucking hard to brush them, right? Sound like a mom.
What else do you want?
I don't know what that was, and I don't care to know.
What about a piece of candy?
A piece of candy?
2 pieces of candy.
No.
I love the deadpan, but I don't know what it, I mean, everyone's got a price, right? And how many pieces of candy is your price? I don't even know what he's trying to get him to do. But you offer enough candy, someone's gonna say yes. Is he just gonna stab his hand? He's raised this to stab whatever that is. I can only assume it's meant to be a potato, but that just looks like a boulder. Or a meatball, maybe. Would they have meat? How would meat exist? It's plastic. Are they not really plastic? But I feel like they're meant to, none of this matters, and yet it does to me at the same time. Stab his hand.
Glow, little glow.
Who knew? Me knew, because I'm good. I've watched enough of these to know exactly where it's going, and also Ninjago is the kind of thing to do that. Just a shame they didn't show it. Don't pussy out. Show me the stabbed hand.
Glow, little glow, worm, glow, and glimmer.
Oh, he's so cute. What did he see?
He won't outrun.
That's terrifying. He's being constricted by an organ. Of all musical instruments to be attacked by, I feel like an organ for some reason would just be the worst. Be so scary. Can you imagine the sound? Like as it's trying to strangle you, dude?
Kai, baby. Show me.
Hi, baby. Is that Lady Gaga? Is that not legit just meant to be Lady Gaga? That is exactly the Lady Gaga fit, you know? Except with the red over 2 eyes instead of just one.
Garbage depot.
Well, he called her garbage depot? I got excited for a sec because I heard Gar. Is Gaga in Ninjago? I need that. Ninjago. Hey, it's the bird. The Spider-Man Venom bird.
Feel the warmth of my wing. Feel it.
Okay, that's no. Would a wing even be warm? I don't really feel like a bird wing would be. It'd be warm to be underneath, you know, like to use as a blanket. But the wing itself, I feel like wouldn't be that warm. So why is your wing warm, fam? Why do I not want to know the answer to that question? And also, if I could just ask a tiny favor, never speak like that again, ever. Cool. In fact, maybe just better if you never speak again. This is me just talking to myself, by the way.
Feel the warmth of my wing. Feel it.
Bro, goo goo.
Okay, that would be so annoying if I was.
This ain't my first road.
This dude, dude, that's sad. Look at his face. He's just like, well, I'm facing certain death. How many times are we gonna see this guy die? He's been like into lava, eaten by this. I feel like exploded or something, other than like smacked into windows. Indestructible. What are you scared of ever then?
Do you see there are kids in this audience? This level of violence is far too much for them to handle, let alone.
That feels so meta. That feels so meta. Yeah, the most, well, it is, I guess it is kind of a violent show. There's a lot of things that happen. They just don't ever show it. You know, honestly, respect the fit. Why does he kind of look like Duncan from Total Drama Island? Just like red hair instead of green, but pretty much exactly Duncan. The kid's got a little spanner. That's adorable. Oh, I thought it was gonna help. I would laugh too. Okay. Well, I guess deserved.
Don't you think we should probably go inside? The fiery glow from these fireballs is
Why is he speaking like that?
Skin.
Not my skin. I came prepared with my fire block.
Is this an ad? This feels like an ad.
Does it really work?
Well, of course.
Yeah, it is a. How
Fireblock
does she
SPF
hold
3000
that?
does not block fire. Fireblock has been known to cause rashes, irritation, dizziness, hair loss, and slurred speech. Use with caution.
Why? Like, it just made. Yeah, first off, there's a whole lot going on with that. But she just sat there like. So uncomfortable while the voiceover did its thing and was, you know, I guess marketing a fake product or a product that doesn't work. So that was nice. I hated everything about that.
Are we? Yeah, barely. Did we just?
I feel like people wake up next to each other in beds a lot in this show. Sometimes unexpectedly, sometimes expectedly. But I mean, I guess that it looks like they're in that fucking giant bed, which I want. So if I had a bed in which I could sleep 4 people, I'd have sleepovers all the time.
I've been thinking. You and me.
I remember this because I was like,
Say we make it official.
yep, it really sounds like they are, you know. I said that in the last video and everyone was like, wow, we can't believe Matthew ships these people. I can't even remember who they are, but apparently everyone fucking ships these guys.
Yes!
I mean, look, man is swooning.
It seems we have an imposter among us.
Among Us? Among Us? Was that? Wait, when was this? I don't know if this was before or after that game. Now there's 2 Gagas. I'm Gaga for the Gagas. There's 2 Gagas. Yeah, a Gaga Gaga Gaga. It's no longer Gaga, it's Gaga Gaga.
Hang on. Gaga, gaga. Wait.
Gaga Gaga.
I lost count of my gas.
Gaga Gaga.
Yeah.
Gaga Gaga. Gaga Gaga.
Yeah.
Gaga Gaga.
Among us.
You're the imposter.
Now another imposter.
Talking to us?
Yes, I believe it is.
A rat. Could that possibly be a Ninja Turtles reference? A talking rat. Ninjas. More death. Rip. That's it? We're not gonna get the conclusion? That's... I feel like the last couple of clips have really just summed me up. Like, let me just go through that. Terror, as I see something I love falling away from me, and the thing that is falling away from me in this situation is my dignity. Seeing all this stuff and just laughing maniacally through the pain and ignoring all the horrific happenings around me. That's how I need to get by. It's not even that horrific, they're just doing some work, but I wouldn't want to be there while they do. This is a very close-up shot. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna act like blue and ignore it. So, let's call it here. And I can pretend that everything is fine. It is, actually. That wasn't that bad. I'm talking like this has scarred me. The things that had the most horrific implications were the things I explored, like whether you can build a tower of Lego poop. And the answer, I hope, is yes, because I would. I would build a tower if I could, wouldn't you? Yeah. Good. I'm glad that I'm not alone. Poll for the comments, would you build a poop tower? So are you gonna say yes, or are you gonna lie? So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, whatever the hell it is, to be honest. I really appreciate you being here regardless, and I'll see you next time, hopefully.